In the quiet English town of Pontefract, a place known more for coal mines than ghosts, there stands a house so terrifying that even paranormal experts refuse to stay inside overnight. This is the true story of the Black Monk, the most violent poltergeist haunting ever recorded. In 1966, the Pritchard family, Joe, his wife Jean, their son Philip, and daughter Diane, moved into a modest house at 30 East Drive. Everything looked peaceful until one summer afternoon. Philip, then just 15, walked into the kitchen and saw something impossible. Thick green foam bubbling from the floor. No source, no leak, just spreading like slime. That was the first sign. Soon the house got colder. Doors slammed shut, lights flickered. Objects disappeared and reappeared in other rooms. And every night, someone or something walked up and down the staircase, even when the whole family was sitting together. The activity grew violent. Heavy thuds shook the house at 3 a.m. Family photos were torn off walls. Water boiled without being on the stove. A plant was yanked out of its pot, roots and all, and thrown across the room. Visitors witnessed these events too, so the family knew it wasn't imagination. One night, the entire family saw a black shadow in the hallway. Tall, broad, wearing what looked like a monk's long robe, but no hands, no feet, and worst of all, no face, just darkness. This was the first appearance of the Black Monk. The haunting became dangerous when the spirit targeted the youngest, Diane. She complained of feeling someone tug her hair at night. Then scratches began appearing on her arms, then bruises. But the worst incident came one stormy night. As Diane walked into her bedroom, she suddenly lifted off the floor. Her family watched in horror as an unseen force grabbed her by the throat and dragged her screaming up the stairs. When they pulled her free, she had red finger marks on her neck, as if someone had tried to strangle her. The family had no explanation. Police had no explanation. Priests blessed the home, but the activity only got worse after each blessing, as if the spirit was angry. Paranormal historians later suggested the ghost might be the spirit of a 13th century monk who lived nearby. According to local legends, this monk had been executed for a horrific crime and buried somewhere close to where the house was built. Some say his remains still lie under the property. His rage, his pain, his unfinished story may have turned him into a vengeful spirit. Witnesses described his appearance as black monk robe, hood covering the face, tall, shadow-like figure, sometimes seen as mist, sometimes solid. Over the next years, paranormal events continued nonstop. Cups thrown across the room, heavy breathing right behind people, dark shadows moving in the corners, furniture shaking in the middle of the night, a cross torn from the wall and thrown violently. In one horrifying event, a neighbor saw the monk standing behind Diane in the mirror. Even though no one was physically in the room with her, the family finally moved out. But the haunting didn't stop. Investigators, paranormal TV teams, and brave tourists still report activity inside the house today. Many claim they feel touched, pushed, watched. Some run out trembling. The house has been called the most violent haunted house in Europe. If you ever visit 30 East Drive. Remember, the ghost doesn't like visitors, and some people say he follows them home.